More top decks for everybody. So, hey, it's me. Make sure you show some love. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. That way we can always analyze and talk about these decks. I like our metagame right now. It's in a bad place, but it's not in a crap place. Like, you have Drytrons and Virtual World both competing at the top, and then underneath that little layer, you've got everybody trying to play Dragoon this, Dragoon that, Dragoon your mom, Dragoon your dad, Dragoon your big brother senpai, Oni-chan Deska. Yeah, it's very interesting. So the first list that we have is Subterror, and this was Cesar Gonzalez Rodriguez's list. The source for this was the Extenders Why Got Milk Gaming. Interesting name. And this was top 8 out of the Remote Duel Extravaganza. Now, first up, I just want to say that I'm loving Subterror for what this deck brings to the table for anti-meta. I think everybody and their mother tries to do cool different things with this engine, and it's successful to a degree. Now, interesting enough here, I see that we're not even playing Pinkertops in the main, but instead we've accessed double of the alpha. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that, but once again, just being able to set your guru, and then, hey, your opponent suddenly has more attack points than you, so beam one out the alpha. So I understand that level of synergy with this. So we have 2 copies of Alpha, Master of Beast. Who doesn't love free interruptions? Because you can just set your stuff for no reason. We have 2 copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. 2 copies of Droll and Lockbird, because Drytron is an absolute annoyance. And anything that we can do to slow down that deck from annoying us, easy peasy stuff. We have triple copies of Subterror Fiendus, triple copies of Subterror Guru, 1 copy of the Nemesis Archer with 2 bricks. I also see here that we have triple Book of Moon in the main deck, and I've been seeing Book has been a very, very interesting tech choice for this format. When this card does something, it wrecks people's day. Like, I don't think people really know how to handle a situation where they just have to deal with Book of Moon and whatnot. So it's actually cool because we went from such an extensive format with extenders this and extenders that to if your normal summon gets interrupted, you're like, uh-oh, what do? We have 1 Pot of Avarice. That's interesting for recyclability. All right. We have 2 copies of Pot of Duality, triple copies of Pot of Extrab, 2 copies of Red Eyes Fusion. We can actually Pot of Avarice back the Red Eyes and the Dark Magician for a 2nd copy of Fusion if need be. We have 1 Terraforming, triple copies of the Hidden City, with 2 copies of Triple Tactical Talents, 2 copies of Imperm, 2 Judgment, 2 Strike, 2 Final Battle, 2 Summon Limit. Actually, resolving this could put you in an amazing position, actually. I kind of want to play this in Eldlich, actually. It's kind of a cool idea. And we have 2 copies of There Can Only Be One. Extra deck here, we have 2 Verte Anaconda, 2 copies of Megaclops, 2 Boral Sword, triple copies of Ultimate Falcon, 2 copies of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, 2 Exterio, 2 Anantis. Side deck here we have 2 DD Crow, triple copies of Nibiru, 1 Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storm, 2 D Barrier, 2 Ice Dragon's Prison, and triple copies of Waking the Dragon. I wonder, judging by how this extra deck is constructed here, I wonder how many times this actually resulted in an immense blowout on the opponent, because this looks like if this resolves, you just go into such a winning position. It's actually absurd. Like, the fact that this card exists is just the ultimate blowout to the opponent. Well, that wraps up Caesar's list. Very, very interesting deck choices here, but I do like this. This is very well constructed, actually. Test hands. Oh, we did get the Fusion and the Dragoon. That's good. We also have the Extra. The Extra gets us another Fiendus and an Imperm. Okay, well, we drew the brick. That's fine. This isn't a horrible hand either. Extrav gets us the Ash and the Fusion. Okay. Alright, well, this hand's alright, I guess. It's kind of stinky, but I mean, there's only so much you can do. Interesting for deck building purposes. I like this. Next up is Eldlich Numeron Dragoon. Man, say that 10 times fast. So this was piloted, this was Extravaganza, Victory Road, Mexico, and this was first place Eric Michael Liam's list for everybody. Now, I did say that the Numeron engine was a nice rogue pick for the format. Ghost Ogre's pretty much gone. Nobody's trying to play that right now. So I feel like any kind of situation that you can resolve Numeron and then just bull your opponent out is a free win for you. So kind of trying to take those and take advantage of those is very interesting. We're also playing Guardian in here? Okay, I guess it's an extra name. Alright. Interesting stuff. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom, Enjoy a Spring. 2 copies of Eldlich, the Golden Lord. Triple copies of Nibiru, the Primal Being. Triple copies of Numeron Walkun. 1 Planet Pathfinder. 2 copies of Skullmeister. 1 Dark Magician, and 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon. Nice bricks. We also have 2 Cosmic Cyclone. Triple copies of Cursed Eldland. 2 copies of the Forbidden Droplet. 2 copies of the Numeron Calling. Triple copies of Numeron Networku. With triple copies of Red Ice Fusion and 1 Terraforming. We also have triple copies of Conk for the pop, triple Special Summon Machine, 1 Guardian. How often is making the attack of 1 face-up monster on the field become 0 actually relevant? That's what I want to know. For them to want to play this, I feel like there had to be a reason for this. So this is interesting for a tech slot. We also have 2 copies of Haguero. Extra deck here, we have 1 Verte Machine, 1 Link Spider, 1 Megaclops, Utah Big Zexalt, still not banned for some reason, 1 Gate Sunya, then we have 2 Kedviri, 2 copies of Trini, 2 copies of Divi, and then Dive and Ikam with the 1 Pallades and the 1 Dark Dragoon. Side deck here, we have triple copies of Lancia, the 1 Pankratops, the triple Gamma with the Driver, triple Dark Ruler No More, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Evenly Matched, and 1 Red Reboot. Wrapping up Numeron Eldlich. Also want to know how much mileage this Planet Pathfinder actually gets. Like, is this card just resolve and you look at your opponent and go, good luck, be safe, and then you're throwing the entire sink at your opponent and they're like, uh-oh, I die now. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. And then the last list I have for everybody today is Cam the Man Neal's Drytron list. And this Mad Lad won a giant card with this bad boy. So, we have triple copies of Artifact Lancia because dinosaurs make us sad, and we want to beat dinosaurs ASAP. We have 1 Cyber Petite Angel, 1 Dawn Knight, triple copies of Alpha Thuban, 2 copies of the Delta Alteus, 2 copies of the Gamma Altanin, and triple copies of Aldiba. And then we have 1 Ava, triple copies of Herald of Orange Light, 1 Manju, 1 Vandy's Ruler, triple Ben 10 with the 1 Natasha. This card is so freaking good, man. Like, it's actually absurd. We also have 1 Herald of Ultimateness for the Universal Negate for discarding the Fairy Monster. We also have triple Cyber Emergency to search for our entire Drytron engine. We have 1 copy of Fafnir to add our Drytron Spell Trap card from our deck to our hand. So, hey, you want to search for Nova or you want to search for Metanius? We also have 1 Foolish Barrel, 1 Universal Ritual Summon Machine, 1 triple copies of Preparation to Rites, and 1 Terraforming. Extra deck down here is pretty cool stuff. We have 2 copies of Union Carrier, 1 Relinquished Anima, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, 1 IP Masquerada, 1 Herald of Mirage Lights, 1 Geno Nature Transverser, 1 Boral Sword with 1 access code, 1 Assembled Nightingale, 1 Downard, and 1 Zeus. Side deck here is 1 DD Crow, triple copies of Ghost Bell in the Haunted Mansion, triple Nibiru, triple copies of Forbidden Droplet with 1 Feather Duster, triple copies of Lightning Storm, and 1 Red Reboot, wrapping up this chunk of deck profiles for everybody. So, I like where this is going right now. I just hope that the blue deck doesn't end up getting Ben 10 banned, because if it does, that's a big old stinky poo-poo. So guys, what do you think about these decks? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces later on in the day. Peace out. Triple copies of Lightning Storm, and 1 Red Reboot, wrapping up this chunk of deck profiles for everybody. So very, very, I like where this is going right now. I just hope that the blue deck doesn't end up getting Ben 10 banned, because if it does, that's a big old stinky poo-poo. So guys, what do you think about these decks? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces later on in the day. Peace out.